things. So you guys see they're scanning people over there. It'd be interesting to see what happens if someone did register over 100.5 degrees. I'm sure they would immediately say, hey, this is your refund, and turn them around and say, sorry, we're not letting you on. If y'all caught that, but they literally just put a little temperature thing and scanned our foreheads, and we're good to go. Good morning! What day is it, Priscilla?
Today is cruise day!
Cruise day, yep, that's right. We are about to pull into the Miami port so we can begin our embarkation on the Norwegian Sky. One of their, not like massive ships, but I don't think it's like the smallest ship. It looks like a decent size. It's been running for 21 years. But it was just refurbished in 2019, so basically, you know, brand new for the most part. So, Norwegian Sky, like I said, we were supposed to be, it's 3-dayer, leave today, Key West tomorrow, Nassau, Bahamas on Sunday. Originally, we weren't supposed to go to Key West. We were supposed to go to Norwegian's private island, which I was super excited about. But it looks like they've canceled a lot of the trips to the island. I don't know if it was because of the big hurricane last year and they're still like trying to fix up the island some. But anyways, so whatever. We'll have a fun day at Key West tomorrow. Anyways, more serious news though. We are definitely curious to see what is going to be happening with Embarkation and the cruise experience itself. I'm sure many of you have been following the news with the whole, I don't even want to say the name, the virus that shall not be named, the coronavirus, is a big deal in the cruise ship industry. And of course, we're sailing like at the peak of this whole virus situation right now. So on Norwegian's website, they're scanning passengers as they're loading and taking the temperatures, I think just like a forehead scan or something. If you have I think it's 100.5 temperature or something, they're not letting you on the ship and they're going to give you a full refund. So obviously we're fine. So, but of course that's good, you know, to keep the rest of the ship from getting sick. So I'm not too worried once we're on the ship. Hopefully if anyone is sick like that, they're not going to be allowed on in the first place anyways. But yeah, so we'll probably record some, hide the GoPro or something and record kind of that experience as we're getting on the ship. So it should be really interesting. But anyways, yeah, next time you see us, we'll be in the port. See you there. Yes. So you guys see they're scanning people over there. All right, all right, so you guys saw that. I don't know if y'all caught that, but they literally just put a little temperature thing and scanned our foreheads, and we're good to go. Hello.
What is this?
I don't know.
Public health enforcement. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a pen with you? Or?
All right, here. All right, so we just got through all the security stuff, got our boarding pass. Now we're just gonna chill. We're group number 2 to board. It's only 10:30.
Yeah.
On the website it said, what, 11?
It says 11, yeah.
The website says 11 they start boarding, but there's already people they are letting on the ship now. They already let group 1 on, I'm assuming, it looked like. So I guess we just wait until group 2 is called or whatever. Maybe it'll show it up on some of these TVs right there. But anyways, yeah, you want to talk about kind of our experience and getting to this point, some interesting stuff.
Yeah, we always like to keep our bags with us. And as soon as we walked in, the lady was like, you have to check your bags, you have to check your bags. And we were like, oh, but we want to bring our bags with us. She's like, no, you have to check your bags. And at the end...
Well, real quick, so all we had was I was carrying the camera bag on my backpack, my amazing Dragon Ball Z backpack too, which is pretty small, but the only real big piece of luggage we had was this rolling one with all, that's me and Priscilla's clothes combined. Anyways, so that's it.
And then another lady was like, oh, it's fine, you can go with your bag. So, you know, you have to speak up.
Yeah, Priscilla kind of asked multiple times, like, oh, well, we don't want to check our bags. And they tell us not to, or they tell us to check our bag, and then eventually they still let us through security. It was the same thing that happened on Carnival Paradise.
Yeah, because they want to make money, because you have to kind of give a tip to the guy that is going to carry the bags for you. So they kind of like force you to give your bags to someone else.
Yeah.
But,
so anyways, we got through that, and then what else happened?
And then we had a boarding pass on our phones, and the lady was like, no, I need the paper. And then we went to talk to someone else, and the guy's like, oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, so it's funny. They have certain rules, but it's very lax, it seems like. And I don't know if you saw it too. I showed a shot real quick. They had us fill out, besides just scanning our head for like if we had a fever or anything, they had us fill out a little 2 different papers on like a health survey asking if we've been out of the country, if we've been to China, or we know anyone that's been to China. Of course, we answered no for everything, you know. But they are doing some more intense screening than they normally would before letting anyone on the ship, which is good, you know.
Yeah.
So anyways, hopefully we don't sit here too long, and we'll update you guys when we're getting on the ship. What? All right, so real quick, let me correct what I was saying a minute ago. They're not letting people on yet. So yeah, check-in, they said on the website, starts at 11, even though we got checked in at 10:30. However, now we're like chilling up here, and this place is starting to fill up more and more, as you can see. And they haven't. It looks like the only people they're letting on the ship now are VIPs, I guess. But when we got up, they also gave us this card. We got group number 2. Actually, the person right in front of us was group number 1. So there is benefit to getting here even before the check-in time, because obviously we're going to have an earlier group than the people getting here now. That's probably 3, 4, or 5. Because it looks like once they start boarding people at noon, 12 o'clock, then, you know, we're the second group that gets to go on up there. So, a little point of information for you. On Carnival, we had a scheduled time to arrive between this time and this time. And at Carnival, we just arrived at that time. It was a lot later. It was like 2 or something.
Yeah.
But we got there and went right on the ship. Where here, they give out these, so it's just first come, first serve. So if you want to get on the ship early for a Norwegian cruise, be one of the first ones here. Alright, so here we are. We just made it up to the top deck. Priscilla's already digging in. Got some awesome food. It looks amazing. So we're ready to get this cruise started. We just have to wait for the rooms to open up so we can get settled into our room. But yeah, and we're currently at the main dining deck, sitting on the back of the ship. You can see a beautiful view of Miami. There's the Royal Caribbean Navigator behind us. Yeah. Back to Priscilla. Alright guys, so we finally got settled into our room, dropped off all of our stuff, and now we're just organized the room. Well, she organized the room, and now we're just kind of exploring the ship a little bit until we have to do the what's it called, muster station tour.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're gonna probably get rolling on that in a minute.